and he's put his foot in it, and it hit the ceiling. So by IFL rule, the ball will be placed at the Wichita Wild 20-yard line to start their first drive. So Jackson's going to be under center. Hubbard's going to be behind him. Two men are going to be in motion down at the bottom of the screen, one on the line. Ball is snapping to give it to Hubbard. Hubbard moves over to the left-hand side, and he is wrapped up there by a couple of Allen Wranglers. That is Mike Phillips on the coverage and Ellis that put him into the dasher board. But they're back up to the line. And Jackson's back in shotgun. He takes the ball, and the ball's actually on the ground. And the Wichita Wild were able to pick it up. Jackson got a hold of that. So, all right, Jackson's back in shotgun. Hubbard off to the left. 2-minute motion, top of your screen. Ball snap. He's looking downfield, looking, and he's going to get off to Hubbard out of the backfield, and he gets pushed into the dasher board by Tuff Johnson, but they're going to get a first down on that. He picked up about 11 yards on that run. So Jackson's going to be back in shotgun. Hubbard off to his right. 2-minute motion each side, one on the line. Ball snap, and they're going to give it to Hubbard, and he takes it right up the middle, and he picks up about 6 yards, put into the dasher board there by Jackson. Jackson back in shotgun. Hubbard off to his left. 2-minute motion at the bottom of the string. Ball snap. Jackson going over the middle. Oh, and he had Simmons wide open for a touchdown. Both Simmons and Solomon fell down. Solomon on the coverage. As Jackson's going to be back in shotgun yet again. Hubbard off to his left. 2-minute motion bottom of the string. One on the line at the top. And the ball is passed and it's tipped up in the air. And Ellis got his big bear claw on that one. Now it's fourth down, and they're not even hesitating. They bring out Chandler. As they're waiting for the snap, ball is snapped. Ball is down, kick is up. That didn't look very good, but let's see what the rest say. They say it's good. So the Wichita Wild get up on the board first here in the Allen Event Center, taking a 3-point lead over the Allen Wranglers. They're taking a break out on the field. We also have a couple of other people, but Romance is going to take this deep in the end zone. He's going to bring it out to the 5, now to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Romance Taylor just goes left, starts a little slow, puts on the gas, and he's already in the end zone. It's now 6-3. So it got quiet in here. They want to make sure David Pino can make this. It's kind of funny. Kick us up, and it is good for David Pino. David Pino, who's missed 5 field goals in one game before, so we definitely don't want to see that. Those extra points will kill you, and especially in the playoffs. So, all right, so Pino puts his foot in it. Hubbard takes it at the goal line. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. 5, and he's put into the dasher board there by Pino. Pino says, not today. It ain't going to happen. You're not Romance Taylor. And Hubbard is actually still back on the field, so he seems to be okay. Jackson's going to be back in shotgun for the Wild. 2-minute motion on the bottom of the screen, one on the line. Ball snap. Jackson's looking, and I told you he can use his legs, and he does. He takes it, and he is wrapped up there by the Allen Wranglers. Jackson's back in shotgun. Hubbard off to his left. 2-minute motion on the bottom of the screen. Ball snapped and gets it off to Timmons, and Timmons catches the ball, and he's going to get in for a Wichita Wild touchdown. However, the ball was fumbled, but they are calling a touchdown for the Wichita Wild. I don't know why they're fighting the battle there, but that's okay. The Wranglers want to win this game, and it's very obvious that they are not interested in laying back. However, they bring on Chandler for the kick. Ball is snapped. Ball is down. Kick is up. It is good. So the Wichita Wild are not playing any games. They get up on the board. It is now 10-7. 9 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Well, they're ready to put the foot in it. Chandler is back. And watch for the sideways kick here from one side to another, and I think Romance is going to figure that out as well. And the ball is actually swiveled. It's taken by Brown at the 10. He's at the 15, 20, and he makes it out to midfield. A big pop there. And Dean has tried a little scrap there, but it looked like Dean just lost his balance, and he was on top of one of the defenders from the Wichita Wilds. And David Knighton's in for the first time tonight. Darius Fudge is going to be right to his right. He releases two wide receivers at the top of the screens, giving to Darius Fudge. He takes it right up the middle. Gain of about 5 or 6, depending where they spot it. He just slashed in, went right, went left, and Darius Fudge is going to be on his left. 2 men in motion at the top of the screen. Avery on the line. Ball snap, give it to Darius Fudge yet again. Darius makes a couple of moves and just kind of pushes his way for 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. There you see Taylor and McCardle right behind Darius Fudge, who's behind Knighton. And that's going to be a false start. Probably because I stumbled over the name, so that's the reason why we see a flag. So they're going to back him up 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 after the false start. 2 men in motion that are going to start behind Fudge. Ball is snapped. Knighton's looking left. Now he's looking right. Gives it to Darius Fudge. He plays out the back. He's down to the 10. Or about to the 10-yard line. After he crossed the 15, he was smacked up there fairly well by the Wichita Wild. Knighton's under center. Ball is snapped, and he gives it off to Darius Fudge, and he is wrapped up there immediately by number 7. That's Kwame Jordan. Actually, probably a loss of 2 on that play. Corey Abbott is watching him. All right, Knighton's back in shotgun. 2 men in motion. Darius Fudge off to the left. The ball is snapped. Knighton's back to pass, and he's looking to his right. Now he's flushed out of the pocket until he decides, and he's just going to throw it away. Probably a good move because he had his man on, and he's going to be out on the field. All right, so David Knighton's going to be in shotgun. Darius Fudge off to his left. 2 men are going to be in motion behind, but they're going to split. McCardle's on the line at the top. Ball snap. Knighton's back. He's looking, and actually McCardle just ran into his defender, and he throws the ball, and it's just a little bit too high for Darius Fudge, who was buried there, and that was Scotter Rogers. All right, so they bring on David Pino here for the field goal attempt. They're lined up in the field goal formation. Ball is snapped, ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Allen Wranglers have tied this game up at 10 apiece with 5 minutes, 2 seconds left to go in this first quarter. It's not enough. All right, David Pino puts his foot in it, and it looks like Hubbard's going to bring it out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and now stopped at the 20 into the dasher board. Hit there pretty hard. There was Frankie Solomon Jr. All right, Jackson's going to be back in shotgun. 2 men in motion, each side, 1 on the line. Ball is snapped. Jackson's looking to his right. Ball is caught there immediately. Hit, and that's Simmons, and he actually just pushed himself up there, and he got down to about the 23-yard line, and after the catch, he was there. Jackson's going to be in shotgun. Tyron Hubbard off to his left. 2 men in motion at the top of the screen. Ball is snapped. They give it to Hubbard, and he's trying to find a hold, and he's wrapped up by Peterson and Ellis both. He gets absolutely nowhere. He might have even lost a yard on that. All right, so Jackson is going to be in shotgun yet again. Off to his left is going to be Hubbard. Ball snapped. Men in motion on both sides, and he's going to go to his left-hand side, and he finds Simmons again, and he's hit by Frankie Solomon Jr. Grabbed his wrist there after the tackle. Hope that won't be an issue. And Jackson is going to be in shotgun yet again. Hubbard off to his left. 2 men in motion, bottom of the screen, 1 on the line. Ball is snapped, and they actually give it to, well, it looked like it was going to go to Hubbard, but Jackson kept it himself. He picked up what looks like to be about 7 yards. Boy, he just used his legs really quick. All right, under center this time is Jackson. Hubbard's going to be directly out behind him. 2 men in motion on the bottom, and right up the middle, he gives it to Murphy for a touchdown. Wichita Wild, however, I think that's going to be a late hit on the quarterback. That's Big Peterson. Let's find out what the call is, because Peterson just buried Jackson back there. Oh, it's a holding call against the Wichita Wild. That's going to back them up to the 13-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal. but we'll take it for Allen Wrangler fans. All right, Jackson shotgun. Hubbard off to his left, 2-minute motion each side. Ball snap, faked out to him, and they do it again. Jackson over around the corner, and Jackson takes the ball all the way down to the 7-yard line, which was the original line in scrimmage. And one on the line. Ball snapped, and it's fumbled away, but not away. He fumbled it, he picked it up, but he didn't get anywhere. Landry and Ellis stop him before he was able to get anywhere. He might have even lost a yard. All right, Jackson back in shotgun, releases wide receivers, and there's flags everywhere, and that's going to go against the Wichita Wild. That'll back them up 10 more yards. Or 5-yard penalty, sorry. So that's good. That is going to take the ball back to the 12-yard line, and they're going to replay third down. Field. All right, Jackson back in shotgun. It is third down 13, 11 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Ball is snapped. There's another flag, and the ball gets caught there by Turner at the 2-yard line. Dean puts him into the dasher board, but we're going to find out what this penalty is going to go, and that's usually in the area of a defensive illegal defense, meaning somebody was out of line, and they're going over there to talk to the coach, so that's what they're going to find out here, what they want to do. That's what's going to be called. It's going to be called the illegal defense on the Allen Wranglers. So we got 5-yard penalty from the previous spot of the ball, so they're going to repeat third down. It's third down and goal for the Wichita Wild as Jackson's back in shotgun, releases 2 wide receivers over to the left-hand side. Jackson again. Jackson only gets to the 4-yard line. Better pursuit on the Allen Wranglers, covering that on the left-hand side. Hubbard off to the left. Jackson back in shotgun. Ball is snapped, and it passed over the middle, and it is incomplete, and the Allen Wranglers take a hold on the first drive where the Wichita Wild take a chance, and that chance came back and all right, so the Allen Wranglers set. David Knighton goes ahead, releases wide receivers, and Fudge was on the line. He came out of the backfield, and he caught the ball over the middle at about the 10-yard line. He is brought down by the Wichita Wild, and that was Rashad Washington on the tackle. All right, so Knighton back in shotgun. There's Fudge off the left. 2 wide receivers in motion at the bottom of the screen. He takes it off to Fudge, and he's going to go deep, and his man's right there. It's Romont Taylor, and he almost catches it for a touch. It is a touchdown! Allen Wranglers. I couldn't see the call from the referee, and the dasher board was in the way. I could not. As they line up in formation, the ball is snapped, kick is up, and it is good. So the Allen Wranglers now have taken a 17-10 lead here in the second quarter with 13:36 left to go. They're taking a break out on the field. We'll take that same break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Allen Wranglers Radio Network. All right, Hubbard and Turner back for the Wichita Wild as Tino puts his foot in and it hits the ceiling yet again. That will place the ball on the 20-yard line by the Wichita Wild. Hubbard up to the left. 2-minute motion at the bottom of the screen. One's on the line at the top. Ball's given to Hubbard to the left-hand side. He takes it down to about the 25-yard line before he's put in the dasher board. This time, pursuit. All right, so Jackson's back in shotgun for the Wild. 2 men are going to be in motion. 2 men are all going to be on the line on each side. Ball is snapped, and Jackson's looking, and he gets the ball off to Hubbard. He's stuck out of the backfield, and Tuck Johnson put a hit up on Hubbard. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line of the Allen Wranglers. Ball's given to Hubbard, and he finds a big hole. Sorry, that's too big. And he's going to get in there. He's going to get close to the touchdown. No call from the officials yet. They're going to place it down at the 1. That was a big gain of close to 17, 18 yards. Too big of a hole on the right-hand side as Jackson's going to be under center. They bring in big number 62, Brighton. They will give him the ball. They did it last time. And the ball's actually fumbled, picked up by Solomon Jr. He's to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He is still fighting, and Bright just buries him from behind down to the 15-yard line of the Wichita Wild, and the Allen Wranglers dodge a great big ball. David Knight's going to be back in shotgun. Fudge is going to be out to his right. and he releases 2 wide receivers. But the ball's getting to Fudge, and Fudge finds a hole, and he's going to get down to about the 9-yard line. And Kendrick Harper was there to make sure he didn't go any further than what he was going to be there. There's a lot of Wichita Wild. All right, Knighton back in check, and Darius Fudge off to his left, 2-man in motion at the bottom of the screen. Avery's on the line at the bottom of the screen, and Knighton, that was the quarterback keeper all of the way, and he gets down to the 13-yard line as Peterson brought him down as well as Bright. Bright's a big boy. Take touch, and Knighton's going to take it himself, and there's a flag out on the play, and I'm not sure what that's going to go. I could not see what it was. Abbott is down, and he is hurt. Folks, you don't want to lose Courtney Abbott. This guy is a huge dude, and he's going to be able to stop Matt Moss all night long, and he's going to try to walk it off. Matt Moss is the IFL's leading sack man, and if Courtney Abbott can't hold him back, they're going to have to bring someone in there that can, because as soon as Matt Moss is able to use his feet to get around somebody, it's going to be a problem for the Allen Wranglers offensive line. They're still trying to sort out the penalties. Chop block on the Wichita Wild, and it's going to be first down, and they're going to take the ball all the way down to, so here we go. Knighton's going to be under center this time. Darius Fudge off to his left. 2-man in motion down at the bottom of the screen. Ball is snapped. Knighton takes it, and on a fly pattern, it was given to Romont Saylor. That really did not fool anybody. All right, David Knighton back in shotgun. Darius Fudge off to the left, releases the 2 wide receivers, and the ball is passing. Oh, McCardle almost brought that one in the back of the end zone. Darvon Peterson on the coverage for the Wichita Wild. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Knight's back in shotgun. He releases 2 wide receivers, and he takes the sweep off the Fudge, and he's trying to find an open receiver, and he's going to take it in with his own legs for a touchdown! Allen Wranglers! David Knighton just couldn't find anybody open, and he runs it in for a touchdown. However, the flag is going to wipe that one away. And that one didn't do any good. They take the 6 off of the board. As the ball is snapped, David Knighton releases him. He's back to pass, and he's looking, trying to find the guy. He stays in the pocket for as long as he can, and now he's going to use his legs, and he doesn't get anywhere there. As we see a little extracurricular activity out on the field, trying to catch the player that grabbed him up. That was number 4, Daniels, on the tackle. So we'll wait for what the 3 penalties out on the field. That's right. There's one back here, there's one over there, and there's one over there. So 3 penalties out there. And I have a feeling one of them is definitely against the Allen Wranglers. One of them might be a personal foul. And that one of the 15-yarders. But the question is who's going to get called with that? Because they've been kind of scruffing at each other all night here tonight, scorekeeper.
Yeah, I've seen that, Sonny, and they're getting a little tired of each other already. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And these teams don't like each other in the first place, scorekeeper. All right,
no.
All right, personal foul on the Allen Wranglers. Holding on defense, offsetting penalty, unnecessary roughness. All right, so they had offsetting penalties, but the one that they're going to take is the personal foul on the Wichita Wild. All right, so the Wranglers go ahead, they snap it, and the ball is passed over to their left-hand side. And it's going to be 2nd down for the Wranglers. Now, I can't even tell who caught that ball. Okay, it was Taylor who caught the ball. All right, Knighton underneath center. And he snaps the ball, and he takes it off to Darius Fudge. Now he's going to pass. He finds his man, Luke McCardle, and the ball falls incomplete. Looks like McCardle had it in his hand, bounced off of it, and it hit the ground. All right, Knighton back in shotgun. He takes the snap. 2 men were in motion, and he finds Darius Fudge. He leaks out of the back. And yet another flag as Darius Fudge was brought down at the 13-yard line. This one might be roughing the passer yet. Again, that's the second roughing the passer call tonight on the Wichita Wild. Cost them a first down and the 15 yards for the hit. It's first and goal. Ball placed on the 4-yard line. Knighton back in shotgun. Takes it to Darius Fudge. Knighton looking for a guy. He can fill the top, but he's forced to throw the ball away. However, Taylor went after him, and so did Luke McCardle, and they went over the dasher board. All right, David Knighton back in shotgun. Darius Fudge off to his left. One man on the line, 2 men in motion each side. Ball snap, take it off to Darius Fudge. And Knighton is looking, tries to find Luke McCardle. Ball's too high. It's going to be third down and goal. All right, so they're lined up. Knighton is going to be in shotgun. 2 men on the line, 2 men in motion at the top of the screen. Ball snap, and there's a little fake pass to Avery, and Harper says, not this time. Harper gets a good play in the end zone. They bring on David Pino. They're going to place the ball at the 11-yard line. It's going to be 18-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Allen Wranglers extend their lead. It is now 20-10 with 3 minutes and 1 second left to go in this first half. We're going to take a break out on the field. We'll take that same break here on the Allen Wranglers Radio Network. We'll be right back. All right, so the ball is kicked up in the air. Hubbard takes it from the end zone. He goes out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, 20. And boy, oh boy, and number 92 just lays out Ellis. And that's going to be a personal foul as well. And Ellis is still down on the ground. He just got leveled. But a good return by Hubbard is going to be. Question is where that ball's going to be placed after the penalty. Unnecessary roughness on number 92, and he has not moved. He got leveled, and he has not moved, and that's not good, and that usually takes up some time. So they're going to take a break, so we'll take a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. 18-yard line, they hand the ball off to Hubbard, and he gets to the 20, 25, 20, down to the 15-yard line. Good pickup on first down. Pickup was close to about, let's see, man, that was a huge pickup for him. Oh, wow. Jackson back in shotgun. Hubbard off to the left. Releases 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Ball is snapped. And Jackson's going to take off with it. He gets down to the 10. Now gets put into the dasher board near the 5-yard line. I don't know if that's going to be enough for a first down. We'll see if they move the chain. All right. Jackson's going to be under center. Hubbard behind him. Ball's given to Hubbard over to the right-hand side. He takes over there. He's put into the dasher board big time. Love to see Robert Russell with the speed release into motion. Jackson's back looking to pass on the left-hand side, and the ball falls incomplete. So Wichita Wild, they bring in Big Bright, number 62 at fullback. As Jackson's under the center, Hubbard's behind Bright. Ball is snapping. They give it to Bright, and he's buffaloing his way in. But like last time against the Wichita, he got in this time. But the Wichita Wild played that same call last time they were here. Our Chandler for the extra point as they line up in the extra point formation. And the ball is going to be snapped here at any second. And I don't know what they're waiting for. Ball snap. Oh, the ball's actually on the ground, and Chandler's going to take it, and he is tackled immediately by the Allen Wranglers. Prevents the extra point. It's 20-16. And the ball's going to be taken by Taylor in the end zone. He's going to bring it out to the 5, and he kind of slips a little bit there, and he's brought down at the 10-yard line by the Wichita Wild. Good coverage on the Wild, on the special teams. First and 10. Jackson's back in shotgun. He hands the ball off to Hubbard, and he gets hit immediately there by Russell. And the finishing off the tackle was Peterson. As Jackson's going to be back in shotgun, Hubbard off to the left, ball snap. Jackson back to pass, and he got a man wide open at the 5, and that was Simmons. He caught the ball there, and that's down to the 5-yard line. Jackson back in shotgun. Gives the ball to Hubbard, and Hubbard goes right up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down, and he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 23 seconds left to go in this first half. All right, so they bring in Bright. Jackson's going to be under center. Hubbard's going to be behind Bright. Team in the motion. Ball snap, and they give it to Bright, but this time he doesn't get in. The ball was out, but they are calling him down, and they're going to stop the clock with 17 seconds left to go, and now they're going to do another timeout. They go ahead and they bring in the package with Bright in it. Yep, there's Bright again. Jackson's going to be under center. Hubbard's going to be behind Bright. Releases the wide receiver. Ball is snapped, and they give it to Bright, and he gets in this time. And they give him a touchdown. Yep, they do give him the touchdown. That's not a big surprise. Ball is snapped. It's high. He brings it down. Kick is up. And that one is good. So the Wichita Wild are now extending their lead to 23-20. 13 seconds left to go in this first half. Romont Taylor gets an opportunity yet again to maybe run one back. We'll find out if he can do it. Chandler has got the ball lined up on goal. They're kind of lined up in a onside kick situation. Remember in the IFL, the field's only 50 yards and the kickoff is from the goal line. They go ahead and put a full boot in it, so Romont Taylor's going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, 20, and he almost breaks it. Gets out to the 25, maybe the 23-yard line. However, all right, Knighton back in shotgun. Ball is snapped. He's back to pass. He's looking for he just overthrows Avery. If he could have brought that one down, Avery could have been down to the 5-yard line for the attempt. They're lined up in this formation and waiting on the snaps down. Kick is up. And oh my goodness, that is good. How about David Pino? Good kick for David Pino. 38-yard field goal, and it is now tied 23-23 as we go into halftime.
All right, well, you know.